Travelball at Manatee Community College in Sarasota, Florida, at the University of South Carolina, where in 2010 he won a national championship. He spent 4 years in the San Francisco Giants organization and is a best-selling author. Let's please give a warm welcome to Mr. Bobby Haney.
Thank you, Will. Thank you. How you guys doing? Good? Better than being out in the heat? Better than the AC's a lot better than the heat. You guys ready for some baseball over here? Yeah. And parents? You guys ready to hear me speak? No? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, like Will said, my name is Bobby Haney. I'm from the same high school as Craig Biggio, who just got inducted to the Hall of Fame. Kings Park High School is where I went in Long Island, New York. Growing up, guys, I was a huge, still am Jeter fan. So you guys, if anyone doesn't like Jeter, you know, it's hard for me to get along with you, first of all. But yeah, you know, I was a huge Jeter fan growing up. I played shortstop and pitcher as a young kid. Growing up in high school, you know, baseball was number one. You know, girls and all that other stuff was all second to that. Baseball was always number one. So I always wanted to, you know, get to the big leagues and show off my talents to the world. Yeah, going through high school, Kings Park High School, I mean, I'm not up here bragging, but, you know, New York didn't have the best talent, so I was one of the best players in New York, but no schools really recruited me, so I always wanted to play for the University of Florida or play in the South or Texas or California, where the best players in the world usually come from, for the warmer weather. But so being in high school, me and my dad kind of just wrote an email to a coach at Manatee Community College, since no Division I schools, big time, really come up to New York at all. So coach saw me in New York. Coach saw me in Florida, Perfect Game tournament, just like here, Perfect Game, East Cobb, and he liked what he saw. Signed a free ride to Manatee Community College, 2 years, 2-year school. Now it's a 4-year school. And South Carolina saw me there. I played for South Carolina for 2 years, and then we ended up winning the national championship. It was such a big, huge story that I wrote a book about it. A young boy passed away due to cancer the night before we won it. His parents were on the field raising the trophy. I mean, we can go on and on about all the things that happened, but I want to keep you guys here all day. But I heard most of you guys are great students. Not everybody's here, but a lot of you kids I heard are great students. I wasn't the greatest student out of high school. I had B's, a couple C's, mostly B's, and I thought I can get by through life and through college like I did in middle school and high school, and that was not the case. I went to high school, blah, 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 did all my stuff. Drew Stewart, you know, best player in Long Island, whatever, broke all the records. Cool, I'll do it in junior college, right? All right, did pretty well. Talent's starting to catch up to me. I didn't do so great. I had B's and C's again in junior college. Then I got to South Carolina, study hall, weightlifting, harder competition. And junior year, going home before Christmas to start the second semester, I had a 1.75 GPA. Yeah. You can smile about it right now, but it is not fun. That was the 7 days before Christmas. Coach Tanner, some of you guys probably know Coach Tanner. He's the AD now in South Carolina. Calling my house up before Christmas saying, we don't have a shortstop. We don't have a shortstop. So that was pretty nerve-wracking to me. Thankfully, we got all my grades came up to where it averaged out to be a 1.9 because I didn't miss as many classes. So I was eligible to play, and we had a shortstop for the 2009 season. But guys, just having a 1.75 or 1.8, it was me and my brothers calculating my GPA right before Christmas to see if I'm gonna play or not be kicked off the team was probably the most embarrassing moment in my life. After being drafted out of high school by the Phillies, you know, being the king of New York there, and then almost, you know, getting kicked off the team at South Carolina was almost embarrassing to my family, obviously to my teammates, my coach, and the whole state of South Carolina, because hey, there is no pro sports in South Carolina, guys. It's Gamecock baseball, Gamecock football, and that is it. That's it. We don't care what you guys have done in the pros. It's all about college. So after I was eligible for 2009, had a great 2009 season, did not get drafted. Was a little bit upset, but 2010 rolled around. Dealt with a lot of injuries. 2010 year, sat the bench because I was hitting a $130, $170, about 20 games in. And next thing you know, everything started to fall into place. I started hitting a little better. My shoulder started feeling better. And we ended up winning the College World Series. We're down to our last strike. And we ended up winning the College World Series. Jackie Bradley Jr. took a pitch like this, inside, called it a ball. Next thing you know, we go on to win 6 games in a row, and we beat Garrett Cole and Trevor Bauer, which you guys know those names in the big leagues now. We beat them to win the College World Series, so it was a special moment. And then after I was selected by the Giants, played for 4 years in the Giants organization, got up to high A. I got released last season, unfortunately, but been around some great players. Buster Posey, I've seen the way he does his work. Lincecum. But of all guys I've ever met in this game of baseball, I met, Jackie Bradley, Christian Walker, some big leaguers. Hunter Pence is the most unbelievable person I've ever met in my life. The hard work he puts in, and just the attitude he has around younger guys and older guys is amazing. And that's why the Giants have won three times out of the last 6 years. But one more quick story, guys, about some of you kids. You guys like to goof around, throw your knuckleballs when you're warming up, blah blah blah. It's all good, it's all fun. But when you're down here too, you guys know that the scouts are always watching you, and you guys never know who's watching. So once again, the little story. I'm a sophomore at my junior college, getting looked at by scouts and big time schools. Just a fall game, and I had a routine ground ball at second base, and I run a 5.5 to first. Is that a good time? Is that a good time, boys? What's a good time? 3.9, 4.2, right? Big leagues. So 5.5. A Met scout sees me run a 5.5 down the line, reaches over to my coach and says, Bobby Haney is off our radar, packs his stuff up, leaves the ballpark. Gone, just like that. So guys, you do something similar like that, or you're warming up the improper way, a scout's watching every move you make. He's watching you take those 99 ground balls, not 100, 99. You took 99, you didn't take 100. They're watching every move you make, if they like you, whether it's a college scout or a professional scout as well. But you guys got to know there's always somebody watching. Always, always. Not just your parents, but scouts as well. But moving on to professional ranks. You guys see a lot of these guys in the big leagues, do their thing. Some of these guys retire toward the end of the career or end of the season. But I'm sitting at home watching David Ortiz. Did everybody see David Ortiz the other night? Hit a ball back to the pitcher and didn't run. The guy bobbled it. Pitcher bobbled it. They booed him. Red Sox fans booed him off the field. He won titles for them in Boston. He's a god in Boston. They don't care though. You don't run a ball out one time. That goes back to my point again about Derek Jeter, guys. Just running hard every time. 40 years old last year, he ran a 3.9 at first base. I'm at big league camp in spring training. It's the first game of spring training. First game. Hunter Pence breaks his bat, cues a ball to the pitcher, and I can hear him down the first baseline. just like that. Guys, that's my point. You guys gotta hustle every single time. And I didn't do that one time. That Met scout wrote me off right there. But that just shows you how hard Hunter Pence works. Hitting a ball back to the pitcher in spring training in the first game. I could hear him down the line, just sprinting, working hard. Moving on to, in the upcoming draft in these next couple of years, a lot of you guys are going to get bigger and stronger, a lot more talented. Every parent asks, the golden question: how does my son get recruited? How does my son get exposure? Well, you guys are doing it right now, out here in front of scouts. A father told me the other day, his son must throw 99 miles an hour. This guy's son. But he said, "Oh, my son's good enough. They'll find him anywhere." I just kind of shook my head and said, "Yeah, probably." But that's not the case. Get out there. If you guys I know these showcases are expensive, but you guys have to get out there. You guys got to get seen in front of college scouts and pro scouts. You guys got to get as many eyeballs on you as you can. Get your name out there. You're the best shortstop in the world, and you're hidden in Arkansas. They might not find you. If you're throwing 98, 99, they'll probably find you. But not everybody throws 98, 99. Another thing about just getting seen, what does my kid got to do to get seen? If you guys are looking at me right now, I'm the smallest guy in the minor leagues last year. 160, 168, soaking wet, 6 foot, right? Not height-wise, but weight-wise. I was the lightest kid in the draft in high school. I was 145 pounds, 6 foot in high school. So I'll tell you something that doesn't really matter that much. But they won't just find you guys. You guys have to get exposure, and you got to get out there. A lot of you guys are going to be you're going to be getting some money out of high school in these next couple of years. Some of these guys are freshmen, right? Freshmen, sophomores, right? So senior year, a lot of you parents, you guys see that, the kids see the money. They see 100,000, they see 400,000. Garrett Cole turned down $4 million, but you guys see all these money signs, and it doesn't mean you should just go and sign. It does. Sit down with your parents. Your parents are usually the ones that are always right, and they'll walk you and talk you through it. But some of the parents don't know what to do when they see a $500,000 check or a $500,000 signing bonus offered to their son. College is. If I signed out of high school or signed out of junior college, I wouldn't have had this right here, this experience or this national championship ring, and all these coaches to have my back in South Carolina that can give me a job and opportunities. It's a different experience, guys. The minor leagues it's a lot of bus rides, it's a lot of wear and tear and grind. It's no place for an 18, 19-year-old, 20-year-old unless you get life-changing money. If you get that big-time life-changing money. Going back to what I said about being different, the way I didn't hit home runs, obviously, smaller guy. I didn't hit huge jacks in high school, but the way I separated myself from everybody else was my defense. I was a lot smoother. I could move differently in the infield compared to other kids in America. I would just make sure I was smoother than the other kid because I couldn't hit home runs and I wasn't the fastest kid in the world. But you guys see Mike Trout and Bryce Harper. Are they 3-tool players or 5-tool players? 6-tool. 7-tool. 7 cents. 6 cents. But no, Mike Trout and Bryce Harper are 5-tool players. 5-tool players, guys. They are freaks of nature. Or LeBron James is also kind of a freak, too. You can compare him to him, too. But not everybody in this room is Mike Trout or Bryce Harper, guys. They come around probably 5, 10 years. Every 10 years they come around. So what I'm trying to say to you guys, parents and the kids, you guys got to take either 1 tool or 2 tools and make those your best tools. Don't worry about all 5 tools. Get that tool that's going to get you exposed. Oh, that scout says, yeah, man, that kid can run. He's all right with the bat, but he can run. That kid can't run. He hits bombs. We'll find a spot for him. That kid can't really hit. You see him play center field? Pretty good. You guys got to have a tool. You got to have 1 or 2 tools, or that's it. You have to. You don't need 5. You don't need 6, like some other kids have. There's no 6 tool. It's your question. But you guys got to have 1 or 2 tools. You have to. Don't worry about all 5. Even Bryce Harper, it took him a while to get used to the big leagues too, and he's got 5 tools. But guys, just focus on 1 or 2 tools, and you'll get exposure. But get as many eyeballs on you as you can, for sure. But for right now, I just want to open up a little bit from the parent or the kids, parents or kids. If you guys have any specific questions about anything, and don't be shy either. Don't be shy. About 5 minutes Q&A for a little bit, and then we'll try to wrap it up a little bit. But parents, you guys got any questions? Anybody? Shy? Everyone's being shy? Yes, question? I will not be here watching the games this weekend. I have to. I wish I was. I have to go up to New York tomorrow, do this pretty much the same thing. Speak to the kids up there and do a little baseball camp as well. But yeah, wish you guys luck down here for sure. Definitely.
What's your GPA when you graduated?
My GPA when I graduated? Well, I still didn't graduate. I still got to go back and get my degree. But senior year, it was probably 3, around a 3.0 for sure. Definitely not in the ones. But yes, guys, grades are. I can't stress enough how grades they're important. Is it called athletic student or student athlete? Student. Yeah, student athlete. Student comes first. Another thing about Derek Jeter, guys, he signed out of high school. I'm sure if he went to college, he would have dominated college and dominated the sport too and the grades, because he was raised by. You could tell when I look at these kids, I look at their parents. These scouts and these colleges come up to you. Next couple of years, they're gonna look at your parents too. Oh my God, that parent's all over me. That parent's all over me. Jesus. Relax, parents, relax. Don't see your kid, relax. My dad was always the one, go around the gate, hang out, watch me, talk to the scouts maybe a little bit. Hey, how you doing, who are you? Let them come up to you. I'm living with a family right now. He's got 2 15-year-olds. They play up the middle together on varsity. Pretty cool. Stepbrothers. And they're dealing with the same thing right now. Colleges are coming up to them, and they're asking them, about their fathers and stuff like that. So, yeah, try not to approach the scouts and the colleges too much. They'll come up to you. But as long as you got your kid in the right tournament, right area, it'll all work out too. But one more thing. you kids, my idol was Derek Jeter. Even in high school, I walked like Jeter. I was like, what the heck are you doing, dude? I'm like, walking like Jeter. It's Jeter. It's New York, 1999 or 2000. So, Jeter was the coolest thing ever. Still is. But you guys got to pick out a player in the big leagues tonight. Go home tonight. Buster Posey, Mike Trout, Eric Hosmer, David Ortiz, Robinson Cano? Probably not. Why? Cano likes to loaf it too. Ortiz likes to loaf it down the line too. If you guys start loafing now, what are you guys going to do when you're 24 in the minor leagues? Loaf it again. Especially when you get that $800,000 signing bonus. I'm going to do anything. Play hard. Play hard or don't play. That's it. And if you don't play hard in the minor leagues, and you only get signed for $3,000, they take a $100 bill out of your pocket. $100 fine if you don't hustle. Whatever your coach wants. $50 fine, $100 fine. Beard like this, $50 fine. So all different kinds of rules, guys. Enjoy it now. But yeah, guys, any more questions real quick? Couple more questions.
How long have you played in the big leagues?
I did not play in the big leagues, only in the minor leagues. Minor leagues for 4 years. Big league camp with the big boys for about 10, 12 days. So that was a pretty cool learning experience to see how they train and stuff. One of my good buddies, my roommates, Andrew Susak and Joe Panic. Posey's backup, and you guys know Joe, right? Hitting .315 for the Giants right now, playing second base. Great kid. Another great kid to look up to as well. But you guys got any questions? I've been around Bumgarner. You guys got no questions for Bumgarner? Smell bad? Does he work out hard? What does Posey look like? Nothing? Anybody? Parents? I know you guys are thinking something. Yes, in the back. Yes. Great pregame meal? Well, Wade Boggs always said it was chicken. What's that? Right. Hey, guys, anything with, not too heavy before games, obviously. We usually eat 2 hours before the game, kind of a heavy meal, 3 hours before the game in the minor leagues. The clubhouse manager, he'll cook something up really good, but something with some sugar. A lot of guys drink coffee. All the pitchers, they're always boring. They always need their coffee. They just sit there and do nothing. Can't stand pitchers. So a lot of coffee, guys. Pitchers always got the coffee going. But anything sweet, a real protein bar, something like that. But yeah, chicken. Chicken's always good. Chicken's definitely good. Chicken's huge. A lot of, some protein, some steak too. But yeah, it was a great question. Good question. Yes, sir.
So, looking back on your career, would you do anything different now that you're maybe done?
I mean, yeah, definitely not regrets, but yeah, definitely do something different. I think I would, like you said, try to eat more. Look at me. Every party, every get-together, every family get-together, yeah, you got to eat, dude. You got to eat. Even guys who play college football, hey, man, you got to eat. But I just couldn't put on the pounds. That's basically what it comes down to. I just could not put on the weight. And then everybody else always says, hey, man, you should take some steroids. No, that's not the way to go. Only for A-Rod, that's it. But that's another topic. But yeah, guys, just you guys got to be big and strong. There's guys in Cuba right now. They don't got perfect game in Cuba. They got their sister's doll's head. They ripped off their doll, and they're playing with a stick. And they soft toss beans. They're throwing beans up to each other and hitting them with a broomstick. And we're hitting fresh NCAA baseballs out here on turf fields. So I really hate. I'm not trying to scare you guys. I'm not up here scaring you guys. I'm here to motivate you guys. So there's a Yasiel Puig being born right now. There's a Japanese player coming to take your job tomorrow. He's getting ready to come to America in 10 years, take your job in the minor leagues. There's a Dominican ready to take your job in the minor leagues. They're coming, guys, and they're good. They can pitch, they can throw, and they can run too. But you guys got to show them what's up. You guys got to work. You guys got to work. You got to want it. If you guys aren't obsessed with the game of baseball right now, I don't know what else to tell you, man. You guys just got to go, just do something else. If you're not obsessed with it, you don't love it, then you're done. Frankie Calinado played for the Blue Jays. He said when he pulled up to the park, and he said, I hope I'm not in the lineup today in the big leagues, that's when you knew he was done. I hope I'm not in the lineup today. That's when you know you're done, if you don't love it anymore. But I love what I do now, promoting the book, speaking to kids all over the country, helping you guys get to the next level as well. But yeah, one more question? One or two more questions?
Are you going to keep trying to get into the big leagues?
I played in Quebec last year after I got released by the Giants. I went 4 for 50 right out of the gate. So they released me from there too. So they don't mess around in independent ball at all. But the girls in Quebec were really great for a month and a half. What's up, buddy? What do I think of Jose Reyes and the trade? I think the trade is set up for a longer deal down the line. I think they're kind of planning for, I don't know, Toronto's trying to win it right now, so they're trying to wheel and deal everybody away. They got Price today, Price last night, so Toronto's ready to go. They're going to try to compete with the Yankees. I'm not a huge Yankee fan anymore after what happened to, my buddies being released from the Yankees organization. Seeing how the business works in the minor leagues, guys, I don't want to go into that because I don't want to, talk to a lot of the kids about the minor leagues right now. You guys aren't ready for that just yet, but yeah, just a lot of cruel business decisions when you get to the minor leagues, guys. But just gotta watch out for that kind of stuff.
Who's your World Series pick?
World Series picks right now. I'm saying the Giants beat the Yankees probably in Game 7.
You don't know
Maybe again, maybe a rematch. The Giants they're doing well again. So I like the Royals a lot. I like the Royals better than the Yankees now. Yes. Yeah, guys, when you're going through a season, well, in college, it's 60 games. I think we played about 70 with the College World Series. So you're on the road and you're losing weight. You can't help it. You're a kid. You're still kind of growing if you're in college, or right now, you guys are definitely growing. You guys got to keep those calories on. It's like Michael Phelps, the swimmer. He was eating 12,000 calories a day while he was training, though. While he was training. But still, that's like incredible. You guys have to keep those calories on. You're gonna burn them right off. Whether you're pitching, doing whatever, you're gonna burn them right off. And I would just continually burn them right off. But for a guy out of high school to be 175, 185, 6'1", 6'2", that's kind of perfect right there. That's what scouts look for, and you can kind of grow into your body, so to speak. But being in the minor leagues, the Giants brought me in with Andrew Susak, Posey's backup, 3 years ago after I hit 310, backing up Panic, and they said, hey, we see you in the big leagues as a utility player. And that was like the day that I thought I was going to be in the big leagues, being a utility player, second, third, short. Now Matt Duffy is that guy right now. Matt Duffy, you guys know who Matt Duffy is? Third base? He hit 260 at Long Beach, like for 4 years, or 3 years, like 260 with 0 home runs. It just clicked. Some players, guys, it just clicked. My parents sit on the couch like, see what Duffy's doing? Yeah, Dad, that's it. It clicks with some kids. I'm not going to stand here and get mad about it. It just clicks. Joe Panic was always a superstar. Really quiet kid, but, great eye, best eye I've ever seen. But Matt Duffy, sometimes parents, it just clicks for your kid. Just in a couple of years, it just goes from throwing 88 to 94. It's bizarre, but it happens. You guys got to continually work hard. You guys always got to never feel comfortable out there. Never feel comfortable. Always be a little bit worried about somebody's going to take your job. All right? Always. Someone's going to take your job. I'm good. No, you're not. You're not. Until you sign that 6-year deal worth $80 million, you're not good. You get that 1 year in the big leagues, no one cares. You're going to get sent back down to AAA. Someone take your job. That's it. Until you sign that 4-year, 6-year, 8-year, 12-year deal, you're not good. You sign that deal, like Giancarlo, or Panic's about to sign the deal, then you're good. But yeah, any more questions, guys? Real quick. Kids, what do you got? Players. You're not kids, you're players. Young men. What do you got? Nothing? Nothing about the Giants? What's up, bud? Ooh. I think your kid in A-ball, he's about 19 years old. You think he was throwing like 98? And Jackie, we played Vanderbilt. Sonny Gray was throwing. Sonny was at Vanderbilt. He was throwing 100. I saw. I didn't face 100, but I faced probably 98. Took a rip, fouled it straight back in the catcher's glove. But gotta work, guys. Gotta be hungry. Every day you wake up, you gotta be hungry. Gotta be hungry. We still got time? One more thing. Hunter Pence I wish Hunter Pence was here to talk to you guys about dealing with failure. He talks about playing video games with against his buddy. And he came up to me and he introduced himself to me, and he's like, I'm Hunter Pence. I'm like, yeah, I know who you are, Hunter Pence. But he's like, I was playing a video game the other day and my buddy beat me, but I didn't get mad. I just went home to my house and I practiced. I got better and I got better. And I beat him the next week. I beat him. Good to meet you, man. See you later. Dude, what the heck is wrong with Hunter Pence, dude? That's how he is. My mom's like, he's crazy. That guy's crazy on TV. I'm like, Mom, he's an unbelievable person. Unbelievable human being. The way he looks at life. So, guys, your parents deal with failure. You know, when they get let go from a job, God forbid, they don't let the world they don't sit there. They get up and they find another job. You guys go for 4 or 4Ks, get up. You got another day. You got to fight. You got to battle. You got to stay hungry. Stay hungry every day you wake up, whether it's baseball or in life as well. But always keep those grades up. You know, enjoy playing baseball and stay away from the girls as well. That's it, guys. Guys, one more thing, just more, if you guys want to hear about my story a little more, got selling my books for $10. Sign up to you guys, players, cousins, parents, grandpa, whatever, about winning the College World Series, and a lot more stuff that went on in my life, surgeries and all that stuff too. But it's all in my book if you guys want to get a copy and a picture with the national championship ring on it too, before I get out of here. All right, well, thank you again, guys. Good luck. Thank you.